Hi everybody, it's Mark Bolstad. Week 5 summary. First thing we did this week, announcements. Read the announcements, took the survey for the controversial topics, also did the peer evaluation, um, and then checked out the course content for week 5. There's a lot of stuff to do this week. Um, First thing I did for week 5 was go through all of the presentations on chain charges, forces, and fields. Took notes on all of this stuff as best I could in my journal. Then I went and played the electronic field hockey game, where we had to score a goal on 3 different levels, putting protons and electrons on the field. It was pretty fun. I forgot to take screenshots of the second and the first one. The third one I couldn't I couldn't beat. I couldn't figure it out. And I played it for a while. Then I got frustrated and I stopped playing it. But it was fun. It was kind of cool to see how positives uh, retract other positives, where negatives pull positives towards them, or vice versa. I might have said that backwards. So it was interesting to play around with that. After I did that, went to um, let's see, back to course content. Week 5. Sorry, I apologize. It's been a long day. Um, Circuit simulations, and played around with the circuit simulations, which I did take screenshots of. Um, it took me it took me until like the last one to really figure out how this thing worked, and then after I took a light bulb out, I kind of screwed it up. But here are my screenshots from what I did. Um, that's the one with the dog. Let's see. There's the first one. Uh, I changed the resistance and the voltage of the battery a bunch of times, and I couldn't get the light to light up. And then I realized once I finished it and got into the fourth one that I got to connect the wire to that side of the bulb and another wire to the bottom. So that was stupid, and that makes sense to why it was lighting fires, basically over voltage or too much power in the system, basically. Um, this is the second one. Uh, Again, I didn't connect it right there, so everything was moving, but nothing was lighting up. Uh, and I went back and played with it afterwards, and it made more sense to me. These were the original screenshots. And the third one as well, I did the same thing again. And then the fourth one, finally, hallelujah, I connected it correctly and basically followed David's simulation and did the circuit series, and the light bulbs lit up. After that, I pulled each light bulb out and had to adjust the series and noticed that each light bulb gets dimmer, as well as the last one. When I went back and redid this, um, when you pull the light bulb out, those ones get brighter basically. So the more there are, the dimmer they get. The less there are, the brighter they get. It was interesting to learn how negative or the electrons have to go from positive to negative. So the negative basically pulls it towards it, and how it goes counterclockwise in the circuit or counterclockwise in the circuit. Um, so those were my circuit screenshots right there. After I finished that, I went back to course content, physics classroom, um, clicked on that, and read up on different stuff. The one that made the most sense to me, because I'm a pilot and I deal with teaching Newton's law, Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, which made sense to me for the field hockey game. When you have a positive and a positive going at each other, they retract and they go in the opposite direction with the same intensity. So that right there lit up a light bulb for me and made a little bit more sense. And after I did that, back to alternating current, did a little research on alternating current, went to the site, did the questions for electrical safety. Didn't finish it, haven't gotten that far yet, but I did do it. And then we pulled up Project 2 and just briefly read about it. Looks like we're making a solar panel, which is pretty exciting, so I look forward to doing that. Um, After we did all that stuff, back to this discussion board. Watched a couple other people's summaries, which I will comment on, and then the neat resource for week 5 for alternating current and direct current. I haven't posted anything yet, but I'm gonna get online and do that now. So that's week 5. That's what I did, and had a lot of notes to take and a lot of work to do, but I did as much as I could with the time that I had allotted. All right, look forward to hearing from you guys next week. Thanks.